pizza like pancakes with garlic sauce. So I'll make a few clips for you guys so you can kind of check out the recipe and decide if it's something you would like to try and if you would like to start your journey with the Thermomix. So I already did this step. They want you to gather 10 grams of parsley leaves and put them in a mixing bowl. And the next step will be cover it up and turn it on speed 8 for 3 seconds. This always blows my mind, guys, how quickly this machine can chop things up. Check this out, guys. 3 seconds. And that's my parsley. I'll set you guys down. I'll grab my other ingredients and we'll continue to cook. The next step is to add 100 grams of onions. That's cut in half. Let me there. You're just kind of eyeballing it. Then we've got 120 grams of cheese, preferably Gouda, cut in pieces. Boys ate all of the cheese that I bought, so we'll just use whatever cheese leftovers you have. Happens to be shredded cheese, will be okay. This is how it looks after 3 seconds. Mind-blowing. Anyway, the next step is to take it out and put it in a separate bowl. That's what I'll do, and I'll meet you guys for the next step, which will be adding some paprika. Alright guys, I made a mistake and I smelled this oniony mixture. That cleans your sinuses. Alright, they want 150 grams of paprika. They want a red one, but we have what we have. I just have leftovers, so we'll just put as much as we have. We have about 65, so slightly less than half what they are requiring, but we'll be okay. And speed 5 for 2 seconds. And now they want us to add 150 grams of mushroom. This is the paprika, and I've got some leftover mushrooms. They're not the greatest condition, but this is kind of hodgepodge type recipe. They wanted 200. I've got 144. We'll be okay. And speed 4 for 4 seconds. And then we'll take it out and add it to the same container that we've got the onions. So this is how the peppers and mushrooms look like. We'll empty it out, and the next step will be making the dough part of this mixture. So we'll use water, flour, eggs, and baking powder. But let me empty my pot and I'll show you guys the next step. So the next step is add 250 grams of water. I'm not washing my mixing bowl. They don't ask for it. If they want you to wash the mixing bowl, they will tell you to wash it, and then you run a quick cleaning cycle and no issues there. So let me be careful with the water. I'm very heavy-handed with liquids. Touch over, well, we'll be all right. The next one calls for 250 grams of flour. Carrot. So the ratio is 1 to 1. We've got 2 eggs. I already prepared them for us. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, kind of heavy teaspoon for me, and a touch of salt. I never measure the salt. I really just eyeball it and burn it. half teaspoon of black pepper. Oh shoot, might have been a teaspoon there. Oregano. I don't know if I've got oregano. I've got probably 2 jars in Florida, so let's see. They want an oregano. We don't have oregano, I'll just use this Italian seasoning, will be okay. So this is how it looks. We'll add it all up and we are going speed 4 for 15 seconds. So get it going and I'll meet you guys in 15 seconds. So this is ready. We're putting it to the next, taking it out of the mixing bowl, putting it to another bowl. Okay, so all of this mixture and this mixture, they want us just to mix together by hand. The following steps are to make a garlic sauce, which we'll make in a bit. So let's get back to the previous steps. I'll mix my dough with my veg. So this is a mixture. When you mix it with the previous ingredients, I was lazy, I didn't mix it by hand. I just ran it on speed 8 for 3 seconds just to mix it up in my Thermomix. And then you just use that dough and fry it like you would fry pancakes or potato pancakes on a frying pan with oil. So that's what I'll do. I'll take it out of this jar so I can wash it, and we'll get to the next step, which is making the delicious garlic sauce to go with those cakes. So this is how they look for me. They have size recommendation. I pretty much make them in a size that I just scoop them to the pan. Okay, so we had a step that we finish making the dough for the cakes. The next step was to wash the mixing bowl. I just ran a cleaning cycle. Super easy. The next step is to add 1 clove of garlic. I don't know what 1 clove of garlic is, guys. This is some crazy. And that's going here. I also thought that it might sound good if I add some chives and dill. So I add it, cover it up with the measuring cup on the top of it, and run speed 8 for 3 seconds. So what we have there is the garlic, and with my choice of some chives and dill. So they want us to just work it down a bit. Press next. Add 100 grams of mayo. I just have some mayo leftovers, so I've got to get you guys down to be able to squirt it out of the bowls. And the next step will be 200 of yogurt. I'll just use my homemade yogurt. So I'll add those 2 guys, and then there's a pepper, and we'll be mixing it. So I'll meet you guys at the mixing stage. Okay, so I added the mayo, the yogurt, some salt and pepper, and next step is to cover it up and then speed 2.5 for 15 seconds. I will let it run, guys. We'll show you when it's all ready. Well, it's continuing to fry the pizza cakes. It's quite a few there. There's still some dough left in the pot here. So yeah, but this is a garlic sauce. They ask you to just put it aside in a separate bowl in the fridge till you are done frying your cakes. So my sauce is slightly looser than if you would use Greek yogurt purchased at the store, because they have all those stabilizers, but I have no issue with the consistency. So here's the finished product, guys. Those Pizza Hut cakes were freaking delicious. One advice I have, I would make half of the garlic sauce for future, otherwise you have a lot of leftovers. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and let me know if you've got any questions, comments, or if you'd like to learn how you can get your Thermomix.